Right, so a little bit of inventiveness here, but I've got a sock. Don't judge the sock. Alright, and we're just going to fold this sock in half. We're just going to squish him down a little bit. Improving one's lie, but there you go. Okay, so you can see sort of how I've squished that sock and the depth of it. And then we're going to put that ball right smack bang in the middle. Alright, and basically this sock is going to hopefully react and certainly try and mimic what it would feel like to hit out of the sand. So the sock is going to get trapped, okay, between the golf ball and the club at impact. It's going to obviously slow the club down and also deaden the strike. Okay, so that's one thing we're going to use it for. Alright, and then the second kind of idea that we have with the sock, okay, is basically if you look back to yesterday's video, okay, we discussed sort of trying to create this U shape in your chipping action. Okay, now your bunker play is going to be very much the same, okay, with two slight alterations. Right, so we've got, when we chip, okay, we've got this sort of U shape that the club makes, and we're trying to intercept the ball at the bottom of that U shape. Right, what we want to do with bunker play is we want to move that U shape sort of 2 inches behind the ball, okay, and about an inch or so lower than ground level than the sand, in this case the sock. Okay, so how do we do that? Okay, so from our normal setup position, okay, we discussed yesterday of being sort of on top of, sometimes in front of the ball, okay, dropping that ball to check. Okay, now we're going to kind of shift our weight, okay, back a little bit, 50-50. And now when we drop the ball to check where our center is, okay, we hope that it's just sort of a couple inches behind. Okay, we just set up square. Alright, so there's your sort of chipping setup forward. Okay, the bunker setup is going to be just a little behind. Okay, if I drop that ball, it should land just behind that one. Excellent. Okay, pretty much if I keep everything neutral, that is where the club will bottom out. Okay, so for bunker play, that's perfect. Right, and then on top of that, now we need to move it an inch lower. Okay, how are we going to do that? We're going to widen our stance, okay, and just create a little bit of extra knee flex. And that's going to move our U a little bit lower. Okay, so right, let's go through that and see if this all works. Okay, so from my normal setup position, okay, I'm going to just go back a little bit, widen my stance, add some knee flex. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to see if the sock works as some sand. Whoa, that worked better than I expected. Okay, from my normal setup, 50-50, spread out, head's just behind the ball. Okay, a little bit lower to get my U. Okay, and I'm 2 inches behind and slide underneath. In this situation, hitting the ball and the sock together. Right, so that's working really well. So that's a cool way to practice. Okay, indoors, obviously, not everyone in lockdown has access to go outside at all. Right, so that's the one you can practice sort of indoors. All right, and then obviously weather-wise, it's another one you can practice indoor when the weather's not so good. Okay, right, and then just an add-on. Okay, again, same as yesterday. Right, a lot to do with how the club is going to behave with the sand. Okay, and I'll do a follow-up video on that, because some people did ask about the different sort of lies and the different sand conditions and whatnot. Okay, but the first part of that, okay, same again as chipping as yesterday, right, is on top of those adjustments we want to make in controlling our little U shape, okay, we want to keep that club face open. And we want to make sure, okay, that it stays open through impact. Okay, it stays open through impact. No matter the conditions, no matter the length of the shot, we want that face staying open. By doing that, okay, we create best use of the edge of the club, okay, which means we can predict how much sand is going to get between the golf ball and the club face. Okay, so practice a little bit with the sock there. Okay, obviously it deadens the strike a little bit, okay, a lot, but also gives you that good visual of what the club is going to do through sand in a bunker. Okay, a little bit, couple inches behind and an inch or so lower. Just basically moving the little U shape of my swing, okay, to where I want it. You start thinking about lies, okay, maybe take a thin sock, a medium sock and a thick sock, right, and try the same thing and see how the ball comes out a little bit differently. That'll give you an idea as to, okay, less sand, medium sand and lots of fluffy sand. We'll discuss that a little bit more in a video tomorrow. Okay, until then, okay, the brand new world first bunker sock drill.